Hello, everybody, and happy September. I wanted to invite you all to get glad about what I believe is getting ready to happen in the next 30 days. Um, this is your favorite entrepreneur. My name is Delvin Barber. If you have no idea who I am and you've never seen me before, I'm a surreal entrepreneur and I do everything from baking cakes to teaching faith-based entrepreneurs how to start, grow, and build a business using biblical wisdom as a means to do it. As I was preparing and praying about the month of September, the Lord has constantly been prompting me and telling me September to remember, September to remember. And as I had my Selah moment, somebody should write that down. I wanted to know, what did that really mean? What is the gist of that? Because a lot of times I think we get to this place where we think about grandiose things happening, and many of you guys are not satisfied until something grand is happening. But I want to suggest to you today that this September to remember that you may experience, it may be a lot of priceless, low impact things. There may not be anything celebratory going on, but just because you've got something like peace of mind, that may be the thing that's worth celebrating for you. You learning how to say no, you finding the holiness and the sacredness of saying no, you exercising boundaries. That may be your September to remember. And I want to invite you to embrace it 1000%. I think many of us are on this journey of figuring out what our purposes are, what we should be doing, who we should be doing it with, the whys behind what we do. And I encourage you to keep doing it. I encourage you to see that thing through, because that's where the fruit of what you are looking for is. It's in your pursuit and ultimately discovering what you should be doing right now, why you should be doing it, and who you should be doing it with. But I decree and declare that not only will good things happen to you this month, but I decree and declare that it will be a September that you will remember. If you could even start now to compare this time last year, think about it. How different are you? What are your desires like in comparison to a year later? What are you talking about? What are your conversations about? I want you to prepare yourself, get your palate together, get your appetite ready for what September is going to bring you. And it's not just going to be exclusive for September. I think it's going to be exclusive to the last quarter of this year. And so I want to invite you to all things new. I want to invite you to all things harvest. I want to invite you to all things rest. I want to invite you to all things sober. And I want you to lavish on good memories. I think if you haven't already set goals for this month, if you don't already have goals for the year, I would encourage you to set goals for what you want to happen this month and make sure that they happen. I say often that a lot can happen in a year, but I'm also a fan of knowing that a lot can happen in 30 days or less. And so this is your push to do what's on your mind, what's in your heart, and what you are ultimately thirsting for. I think a lot of times, hey Renee, I think a lot of times society encourages us not to be so thirsty, but I think very naturally, in a soulish way, we thirst for things that are fulfilling. And I'm just trying to push you to go after what's fulfilling to you. A lot of us don't enjoy those grandiose environments and celebrations and events. Many of us need a break. Summer in my head is officially over. And so if you're like me, you're ready to wind down, and I'm just simply coming to encourage you to do that. If you need a break, you need to wind down, you need to turn some things off, you need to say no, you need to protect your time and your spaces, do that. And that will be your September to remember. And so while I'm still thinking about and I'm still praying about this month, I think it's going to be, I believe it's going to be very, very, very memorable. If you guys want to work with me in any capacity, because I am coaching entrepreneurs this month, one-on-one, inbox me here. You can always text the word, what is my keyword? You can always text the word, I don't even know what the keyword is. My God. I think it's in my bio, actually. Oh, Startup 21. Text the word Startup 21 to 22828. And that'll put you on my email list, and you'll get some more of what I'm sharing today via email. And you'll figure out, you can get the information on how to work with me. Anything I'm baking, if you see it in my Insta stories, it could potentially be yours. Just inbox me and tell me that you want it. Step in classes, same thing. You can text the word feet to 77948 and you'll get my schedule and you'll learn more about my events. But definitely, I am looking forward to a September that I can remember, because this time last year, I was not the same person. I was not doing the same things. I was not in the headspace that I am at. And so, if you want that to be your testimony, I challenge you to do what I'm saying in this video. Do it. Take the time out to really consider what you've been considering. Really think about where you are, where you're trying to go, how much time you got left. I don't believe we're running out of time. I trust that you're not going anywhere soon, but I do think that you have to learn how to maximize time. And so what that means is get ahead of the game. Don't, because tomorrow it'll be the 15th. So, time is moving at that pace. And so if you want to get ahead of the curve, you want to get ahead of the game, start thinking about where you're trying to go and think about what you need to get there. Cindy Trim, I haven't really listened to a whole lot of it, but she's started the conversation around the art of thinking. And while I don't know much about it, let me interject that thinking is an art. And I think the world needs a ton of people who know how to think for themselves and know how to think in the directions of liberation and empowerment and execution. And so, if that's you, this is the sign you've been looking for. Move forward. Go towards what you want. Go after what you have a desire for right now at this moment and in this season. And don't worry so much about the future and what the future of your thoughts today will look like. Not in a sense of be careless or to be careful, but I want you to really focus in on where you are right now and what's in your hands right now. We can build for the future. I believe if you do September right, I believe October will look a whole lot better. Nevertheless, welcome again to a September that you'll remember. I love you guys. If you need me, you know how to get in contact with me. I will be back. I'm going to be on all of my social media outlets consistently for 30 days. So y'all watch out for all of whatever I'm doing. I'm sure it's going to help you on this journey to living a better life. I love you guys. Y'all have a great day.